You cannot escape it. At the mall and department stores, on the internet and magazines, especially the local newspaper and radio talk shows. Even the supermarket. We're bombarded with the Buffalo Bills. I know. The Bills play only 80 miles from Rochester. The thruway's jammed on home game Sundays. St. John Fisher has hosted Buffalo's training camp for years. But at what cost? I mean, this is Rochester, right?
What did you want to talk about, the Rochester Bills?
Virginia Paddock is the president of the Hockey Rochester Americans Booster Club. She doesn't begrudge football fans and their fandom, but not at the expense of our local Rochester sports teams.
My beef is they're always on the front page when the Amherst are playing, and we're the professional team in Rochester, not the Rochester Bills.
Rochester media will say they're just meeting demand in specializing on the Bills, and Rochester is a top marketing outlet for Buffalo. But what about football fans in Rochester who cheer for other teams?
When we have the Cleveland Browns, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Jets and the Giants in the area, we're still always got the Bills that are shown most of the time. They almost force you to either buy DirecTV or go to a local restaurant to watch the game.
The Bills' saturation can be difficult to endure with their ineptness. NFL parity has led to 8 different teams winning the past 10 Super Bowls, yet Buffalo still stinks. They're the league's ongoing worst in missing the playoffs since 1999.
I'm a Buffalo Bills hater. I've been one my entire life, and it's the easiest decision I've ever made. How can you get Willis McGahee and Marshawn Lynch? You can get all these running backs and trade them away, and you'll never amount to anything with no quarterback play. Trent Edwards, J.P. Lossman, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I literally, when the paper comes, I throw the sports section away. It's totally irrelevant. Don't even read it.
Howard Brenner is the vice president of the Photo City Browns Backers of Rochester. Brenner says the Backers membership of 600 translates into thousands of Rochester area Cleveland fans, and his team should get way better coverage.
I think it's overkill. I think the local media are tone deaf, not only to the Browns, but other teams. But as far as the Bills are concerned, it seems to be it's all Bills 24/7.
No doubt plenty of Rochesterians cheer on the Buffalo Bills, but there's also plenty of non-Bills fans, non-sports fans, and fans of Rochester sports teams, the successful and struggling, who would prefer a Rochester first, Buffalo Bills second policy. I mean, this is Rochester, ain't it? I'm Bill Flynn reporting.